In this video, I'll show you how to sell a house that's been on the market too long. If people are setting appointments and touring the house but you're not getting any serious offers, this video is for you. I'm going to give you insider tips and secrets to help you sell your home fast and for top dollar. My goal is to give you real world solutions even if you think you've tried everything. So here we go. No matter the market, buyers are always comparing things to determine value. These are buying decisions. There's nothing new there. Cadillac versus BMW, Land Rover versus Grand Wagoneer, Corvette versus Audi R8. Real estate and homes are the same way. There is one exception because there can be wide variations in concept, style, and family need. Some houses fit some families perfectly, and there are really no other options in a particular neighborhood. For example, they need a 5-bedroom house and a pool for whatever reason. In a mostly 4-bedroom neighborhood, certain buyers will pay top dollar for that house because there's little or no competition. For everything else, it's a comparison game. If you're struggling to get your house sold, chances are good one or more of the following 4 elements need your attention. And here they are. Number 1, condition. The most popular type of home that people buy are move-in ready homes. Those homes that literally need nothing done, sell fast and first and for the most money. New buyers may paint anyway, but they really don't have to. I'm certain there's a psychological term for what I'll explain next, but I don't know what the name is. It's kind of amazing how a seller can look at their own home that needs work and not see it as a problem at all. They'll dismiss things that need attention with, well, that's an easy fix, and any buyer should be able to see that and take care of it. But take them out as a buyer looking for their next home, and they'll see every scuff and scratch and dent and crack, and they'll say this: I wouldn't pay full price for this home because all the work that needs to be done. I'd have to knock 10% off the price. To most sellers, work that needs to be done in their own home seems like taking dollars off the bottom line, when in fact, they'll gain a profit from the work getting done most of the time. There is an ROI, return on investment, on some things. Let's say a house needs new carpet or an upgrade to wood floors. They'll suggest, can't we just offer X number of dollars at closing and let the buyer do the work? Well, yeah, you can do that. But I'm telling you that it's almost always never enough. Keep the carpet, get lower offers. Replace the flooring, get top dollar faster. Here's a rule to go by. Sellers minimize, buyers maximize. A broken window to a seller is worth about $100 to fix. But to a buyer that's walking through the house, that's $1,000 in the offer price. A seller can offer dollars in lieu of repairs, but it almost always favors the buyers. The seller is paying extra for the convenience of not having to mess with it, plus having zero risk of a bad repair delaying the closing. Condition issues will kill a sale even for a really nice home. Houses are already expensive, and if the buyer sees more money being spent on paint, flooring, whatever, it's much harder to say yes and way easier to rationalize moving on to a better house. And remember, the buyers maximize. Don't shoot the messenger here. I watched this buyer-seller dynamic for almost 20 years now in real time. If your home needs work and you can't or won't get the work done, you'll have to lower the price to compensate. I'll go into more detail later, but think about it. What's the real difference between a fixer-upper and a move-in ready? Structural issues aside, it's modern appliances, nice flooring, fresh paint, updated fixtures, and curb appeal. I know that sounds like a hell of a lot, but for a home that's been well maintained, honestly, it shouldn't be that much of a heavy lift. By the way, if you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you have questions about real estate or this area specifically, I hope you reach out. My contact information is below. I'd love to talk to you. Remember to subscribe and tap the bell. Thanks. Number 2, location. Location is important. If you have easy access to the highway, that can be a good thing. If you're right next to the highway, it may not be such a good thing. I understand you can't do anything about your location, but here's why I'm including it in the list. It has to be included in the pricing calculation. Your buyers will include that calculation. If you're in a good school district, one that rated well, that's a good thing. If you're not, a family with kids might be less interested in your home. As home prices spiked during 2021, 22, buyers had to go further away from cities to find homes they could afford. Well, now that home prices are dropping a bit, or at least not rising quite so fast, homes at greater distances could be taking a price hit for two reasons: fuel prices and the fact remote working is less appealing to more companies these days. That seems to be a trend. For most buyers, convenient locations are now worth paying a premium. Close to work and shopping, more money. Close to town and highway and school, more money. Make sure when you price your house, you price with homes in similar locations. Remember, it is a comparison game. Number 3, competition. In a market where demand outpaces supply, competition doesn't have much of an effect. In a seller's market, name your price. We saw that the last couple of years. Stupid dollars chasing stupid prices. But things are different now. Inventory is literally half of what it normally is. You'd think low inventory would make supply and demand favor the supply side, the sellers. But in this market, interest rates are prohibitively high for buyers. So that means fewer buyers, and this is the tough part, buyers are going to be much more dollar sensitive than in the past because mortgages have gone up so much. With so many buyers that need a home but needing to stretch to get it, they're going to ask for most repairs that come up during the inspections because they can only stretch a dollar so far, and repairs, they're at the bottom of the list. So you show me a house like yours that has fresh paint, nice flooring, roof, HVAC, and water heater, all in really good shape, newer appliances, and priced a bit better than yours, with everything else being equal, I'll show you a house that'll sell first, fast, and for top dollar every time. An agent I used to work with for many years, Terry DeSelms is his name, now retired, used to sell 900 homes a year based on that idea. A little better home for a little better price sells first, fast, and for top dollar. That concept is burned into my brain. That's the house that'll get multiple offers. In this market, you have to play to win the buyer because they'll make an offer in the blink of an eye and be gone when they see what they want. Make sure your house is what they want. Number 4, pricing. When it comes to pricing a home right, there are 4 things to consider: condition, location, size, and competition. Improvements, in my opinion, fall under the competition label. That's where you'll hear the house needs updating or not if it's nice. We've covered condition, location, and competition. So far, size should be straightforward. Square footage, lot size, and included land are easy to qualify for comps. Beyond that, the simple truth is, as I've said before, price compensates for everything. The hard part is being honest with yourself about it. Most of the time, most of us need some pretty hard evidence to change our minds. When first listing a home, the tendency is to price it high at first just to see. And you know what? That's 100% okay. You never know when that perfect buyer may come along and give you what you want because the house is what they want. And usually they're short on time and can't wait around for a better one to come along. Those are good buyers. But if that perfect buyer doesn't show up, you'll be stuck in the trenches like everyone else, fighting for a buyer who will make an offer. And after a period of time, say 1, 2, or 3 weeks, and nothing is happening, you'll have to look at reducing the price. Time with no offers is clear evidence of an overpriced home. Here's a good rule of thumb. If you list your home and no one comes to see it, I mean nobody, it is significantly overpriced. If you list and people ask for showings, but no one brings offers, it means it's overpriced just a little bit. Could be a fair bit, but it's overpriced just a bit. Like I said before, a home priced right and in good condition will sell and usually bring multiple offers. There's a few instances where you aren't getting offers even if the home is priced right to compensate for a repair issue. Here's what I'm talking about. A house priced to allow for a bad roof may not get offers because no one knows how much, if any, damage is there beyond just the shingles. Same thing with foundation work. Foundation issues like water in a crawl space can kill a home sale completely. No buyer wants to take a chance with their money on an unknown. Foundations, roofs, and rotting floor joists all have an implied high risk ratio. You really don't know what you're getting into. As I mentioned before, a home priced to compensate for repair issues will sell for even less because buyers maximize and sellers minimize. In the cases mentioned a moment ago, often the repairs have to be made with invoices, certificates, and warranty docs ready to give to the buyers, and go overboard with that. Anything you can do to put their mind at ease. Like it or not, the truth is a home that is priced right, taking into account all the things we've been talking about, will sell. Hot market, cool market, any market, it'll sell, but it's got to be priced right. If you like this video, I hope you'll share it. If you're thinking about moving this way, I'd love it if you'd reach out to me. My contact information is in the description box below. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.